Hello. This video was meant to be uploaded in October. Unfortunately, I had some real life problems come up that made it hard to come out sooner. Anyway, I should be on schedule now, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to play for this video. My first idea was that I was going to go ahead and play Security Breach. Unfortunately, I realized after an hour and a half of playing Security Breach that I wasn't recording, and I don't want to make up my reactions as I want them to be genuine, so that means the logical next step of what game I should play today is going to be Splatoon. That wasn't the best idea. After all, there was a weird buzzing noise in the background, and I don't know how to get rid of it. It doesn't sound that great. Oh, I know. I could maybe ask some friends to play Phasmophobia. Hey guys, you want to play Phasmophobia?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not.
I don't have any friends to play Phasmophobia with. Then, I guess the next game I should play is... Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe. And then with no cards left on the board, I attack your life points directly. Wait. That's the wrong game. I'm really running out of games to play. What else is there on my computer? No. I can play something else. I've truly figured out what I'm doing today. I'm gonna practice Redstone. Oh my goodness, why was I laggy? I'm gonna practice Redstone. There's literally nothing else that I could think of. So I'm going to try to work on Redstone. And I'm not going to look up a guide. I'm going to try to do this all by myself. I'm going to pull up a image of what I'm going to be working on, but I'm not going to be able to watch the entire thing. So I have to kind of figure out what all of these things do. I have some items. I don't know if which ones I need. But I'll figure it out along the way, so... Oh no. I'm breaking dirt. No. Hey. So I'm pretty sure we do this. And then up here, and then I guess, so it's not super tall, we can just do this right here. Okay, because this is where everything gets fed in. I think you do activator rails? Question mark? And then you activate this. And then it goes? Oh. It needs to go up higher. So then what I have to do next is get this stop in this. Oh, that doesn't stop it. Does this? Okay. Oh, I see. No! Ah! Go back to full screen. Go back to full screen.
Narrator narrates all.
How did I
Game menu.
stop?
Game menu.
Stop.
Options.
How did I do that?
Use mouse cursor or tab but language.
Would a dropper work better? I proceed to hit my head against the wall until I figured out some stuff. I have an idea. I did it. Do I even need this? I do need that. But it's not going in the cart. No. Honestly, this is really embarrassing. I am probably making myself a giant fool in the redstone community. But you gotta learn somewhere. So, what I have learned so far is hoppers determine where you put the hopper determines where it's put in the furnace. I didn't know this. If you put it on the side like this, it will only take the fuel. It'll only put the fuel in. And then if you put what you want to craft on top, it will and then on top has to be what you want to smelt. Okay. Wait, I just realized. Oop, come on. I think I realized something very important that I did wrong here. I don't need those hoppers there. 100% you need those hoppers there. Anyway, this is what my auto smelter looks like and some things I learned as well. So, this is my final attempt. I've learned a little bit more that minecarts have the detector rails and will detect how many things are in said hopper. Also, I learned a little bit more about how the comparators work with the subtracting, because I always heard people say put it in subtracting mode, but I didn't know what that meant until about now. Let me go ahead and free up my inventory. But I didn't know what that meant until now. You know, that it actually subtracts this. I am pretty sure I knew that, but now I know it more. Anyway, so essentially what I did is I have these normal rails with the hoppers. Also, something else I learned is that in order to get the smelting to work, this top one has to go on top, the fuel has to go in the back, and then in order to shoot out, it has to be here. So then you also need these at the diagonal angle with the detector, which the comparator can sense the detector from here, and this, it has to be at that angle because then this block doesn't block it. Also, I fully understand why people put blocks like this into adjacent one, or like why you put the redstone into the block, and that's because it deactivates it. I didn't understand this. Even though several builds that I saw showed this, I never understood that the power actually turns it off by the power going into the block. And that the comparator size, like right here, is what stops it. Now then, what I'm going to do is this is what I've figured out on my own, which now the cart requires about 50, nearly an entire stack, in order, which I'll go ahead and show. It needs almost an entire stack, about 40-ish, in order for it to actually take off. Another thing I think I did wrong is that this is maybe a bit too big. I mean, I could probably fix it by because so far the problem that I've ran into is that this side and this side get way more than the other sides. Well, it seems like it's a little bit better now, actually. It seems a little more even, but maybe this will make it work. Because this side tends to get more. Because there's the 2, and there's 2. Oh, that kind of fixed it right here. Okay, cool. You know, I think the tutorial, one thing that the tutorial is going to say is that I made this too big. That's all I can think. That I made this too big. because having to put a power rail here seems encumbersome. And if I want to make a build around it to make it look pretty, well, I guess this actually could work. You know, actually, I take this back. I'm sorry. Yes, dog. I am sorry for saying that, but I mean, this could probably work. I mean, and then you could just put like, you know, the geometry a little bit like that. Okay, that wouldn't be too bad. You know what? I could see it. I could see it now. So, I didn't do this side because I feel like I would do something similar over here, except it would be just X amount that I have. And I feel like I would have no space to do what I did over here. So obviously I am not doing something right when it comes to compacting my redstone. I think. So, I think it's time to pull up a tutorial and see what I did wrong. The video I decided to look at was Pixelrus video right here. If you want to watch it, I'll go ahead and put it into the description. Anyway, this is how simple it actually was and my reaction to it. Oh my goodness. I tried to over-engineer way too much. Oh my goodness. Simpler is better. Like, oh. So here's the Pixelrus one. It has 7 ones. And it is by far so much more simpler than I thought it was going to be. Oh my goodness. What was I thinking? So let me go ahead and show you how Pixelrus did it. So we're gonna grab one of each of these. So instead of having like the chests up here that you would have to make like a pathway that I was thinking of doing this, and then, you know, once it had enough, it does that. Why didn't I think of simpler? We just literally do that. We do that. And we just flick a lever. And then we flick another one. I have embarrassed myself way too much today. Also, I didn't know that levers just work anywhere on the block. So if I just turn that off, it's for both of those two? Like what? I need to use more levers. Oh my goodness. But this is so much better. But does technically use more iron. Personally, I think I would probably do this. It probably is nicer to have them all go in one spot, but this just looks so much prettier to me. So, I didn't actually make an outro, so this is the outro. See you next time, and see you next time for episode 4, I hope. Bye!